Hey everybody, I want to give you just a real quick, short encouragement this week in the midst of everything going on. There's an illustration that I came upon in the book of Hebrews, and I just can't get it out of my mind. In the Old Testament, the priests would actually go into the temple and they would minister before God on behalf of the people. And there were a couple rooms in the temple. One, they would go in regularly, the holy place, and that's where they would pray and minister before God. But then there was a curtain, and behind the curtain was the most holy place, and that's where things like the Ark of the Covenant was at, and the priest would actually enter into the most holy place just one time of year. And there was specific rituals that they would do, and kind of tradition and history tells us that the high priest, would enter into the most holy place with a rope tied around his waist. And that rope was there in case he did something wrong. Maybe he went in with wrong motives, or some of the ritual was done in a wrong way, and he would, God would strike them down. And so the rope was there so that people on the other end of the rope could pull the body of the priest out if he was to die. And pretty gruesome imagery there. Well, the writer of Hebrews flips that on its end. And listen to this is Hebrews 6, chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. We have this as a sure and steadfast anchor of the soul, a hope that enters into the inner place behind the curtain, where Jesus has gone as a forerunner on our behalf, having become a high priest forever in the order of Melchizedek. So basically what the writer of Hebrews says is that for those of us who are trusting and hoping and following Jesus, we have this rope tied around our waist. Except this rope isn't in case something happens to us. It actually is a rope that goes back into the most holy place, and it is held by Jesus himself. And so he reverses it. Jesus is in the most holy place, and he's holding on to our rope. And it's a rope of encouragement. It's a rope of hope that no matter how turbulent things get, no matter how crazy the world gets, we have this anchor for the soul that is actually going into the most holy of holy places and held there by Jesus himself as an anchor for our soul. Isn't that beautiful? I just want to encourage you with that today. That maybe you're going through some tough things with your family, or with your job, or with your finances, or maybe you're stressed out because of the current climate in our culture. You're stressed out because of maybe the injustice that you see, or whatever that is. I just encourage you that maybe this morning, instead of getting stressed out, spend a little time with the anchor of our soul, Jesus. Who's there to give you hope, to give you rest, to give you peace. And spend a little time with him today and see if he can't calm the wind and the waves, just like he did literally so many years ago. All right. Well, think about those things. Hebrews 6:19, if you want to look a little further into that. And we'll see you soon.